Hey guys, this is going to be another quick Linux command video. Check the link in the description for more info and for copy and paste examples. The Linux head command will print the first 10 lines of a file by default. Basically, it prints the top of the file or the head of the file. It can take multiple files or read from standard input. So let's start out with a basic example here. We have two files here. We're going to start with test1. So we can say head test1, and it's going to give us the top of the file. Now the whole file would look like that, right? So we just want to take the first 10 lines. We can do this. Now, say if we don't want the first 10 lines, maybe we only want the first 3 lines, we can say -n and specify a number, 3, to only take the first 3 lines right here. So let's clear the screen real quick and just try that again. Only the first 3 lines, right? So if you want to print all the lines except the last 3 lines, you can change that 3 to a -3. That's every line except the last 3 lines. Now, you can also change this to a C, and you can keep that number. So let's just clear the screen. So the -C will print this number of characters. So in this case, the first 3 characters. Or you could say, let's bring that up to 8, first 8 characters of the file, or however many characters you want. But it's basically on characters rather than lines. So that's an interesting thing you can do with it as well. You can include a header with a -V. So -V, that's more useful if you're doing two files. So first, let's say if you are test2, actually that's only useful if you're doing one file. I should correct myself. But you can use head on 2 different files here. So you specify 2 files, and it's going to give you a header telling you which file it's taking information from. Now, if you want to suppress that, you can use a Q. Use Q for quiet, and that suppresses the header. So if you're running the head command on one file, it's going to not give you a header by default. If you run it with 2 files, it gives you a header by default. You can turn headers on explicitly with a -V, or you can turn them off with, you can suppress them with a -Q. So yeah, like that basically. Also, you can use head. One common use for head is with piped output. So say if you said ps-ef and you just say head, you can pipe the output from ps-ef to the head command and just get the top 10 processes. Actually, you have a header here, so top 9 processes. Of course, these aren't sorted in any particular order that we care about right now, so that's not super useful, but it just shows how you could use the command. So that's about everything we wanted to cover with the head command. Remember, check the links in the description for more info. Hit the subscribe button for more useful content like this. We also have a ton of other more interesting content covering things like coding, hardware, software, servers, Raspberry Pis, 3D printing, and a whole lot more. Hopefully you found this useful. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on that next video.